So right here I have one of the most important industrial artifacts of the 20th century. So this is the particular chair that started the entire unicast polypropylene chair epic. This particular chair, the Growfilex Malega chair, was the first plastic chair ever made. It started the most widespread products in human history. Everyone on Earth has been affected by this particular chair in some way. And not just with plastic chairs, other products too, because it's spread to other products. So let's take a closer look at the Growfilex Malega chair. The first thing you're going to notice about this chair is its straight back and retro looking design, and how its front legs go continuously across the back like that and down to the floor on the other side. And then when you get a little bit closer to it, you're going to see its simple lines to make it look more aesthetic. And if you look at it from the side, you're going to notice the curves on the chair, and how the front leg comes down and goes like this. And how it's got the curve going the whole way down the back of the chair to the ground. And if you look at it a little bit more closely, the back is not exactly flat. It's actually contoured for comfort. It's also got holes for drainage that sit inside the lines that make it look more aesthetic. And another thing that you're going to notice about this chair is that it has no rubber feet. That's because it was made so well it does not need them. The way that the design looks, it kind of looks like the seat and the rear leg and back is all one piece. And the front legs connect to the back up here, and then they come down here and connect to the seat down here like that. Let's take a closer look at the underside of the chair to see how it's constructed. It's also got some lines on the back like that. And there you can see where the plastic flowed into the mold to make the chair. So let's flip it over gently. Try not to damage it. So there's the underside of the Growfilex Malega chair. You can see all the ribs, as well as how the legs have no feet. And you can also see how the legs are hollow and have no feet, and how they're constructed. So we have this big rib right here to keep the legs from going side to side. We got this X rib going the whole way across the chair to keep the legs from moving that way, angled like 45 degrees. You got this big rib here that supports most of the weight that goes on the seat, as well as the front leg, and it also keeps the front legs from going side to side. And you can see how the X rib comes up here and keeps it from going angled. These ribs are here to support the seat, and these ribs are here to keep this rib from warping. And you can see the stamping down here that says 1984 by SARL Growfilex, made in USA. December 1984 was when the first Growfilex Malega was molded. This one says 1989. 1984 is just the copyright. It doesn't really mean that's the day the chair was made. I mean, this one can come over here. This one says 1989. Yeah, there's been over 10 million of these chairs made worldwide. Yeah, here you can see these ribs on the sides. These ones just strengthen the chair lengthwise. The seat of the chair has a nice, really smooth waterfall front edge. I would go as far as saying that this is one of the best chairs ever made. I'm telling you, if you see this particular chair, save it. Yeah, Growfilex wanted to bring this chair back, but unfortunately they no longer have the mold for it, so that means it will never be made again like this. So this chair will never be made again, and I think people need made aware of that. Because I find it hard to believe that this is worthless. There's no way this chair is worthless. As a matter of fact, if I found a nice one that was shiny, I'd pay $100 for it. American pickers, I hope you're paying attention. I tell you, this simple product beat Atari by a million miles. Yeah, this is definitely one of the most important artifacts of the 20th century. Yeah, I'm not kidding at all when I say that this needs to be preserved and saved. Yeah, all these monoblock models here, as well as about 100 others, were all inspired by that chair right there. And it took a very large company millions of dollars to make it. And this chair was only made possible by advances in computers and better quality of materials. Prior to computers, the molds could never be made, and prior to better plastic, it was impossible to make a chair like this that could support someone's weight. Yeah, this is a product that completely gets overlooked. Well, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and please help save the Growfilex Malega chair. Hashtag save the Growfilex Malega chair. Yeah, I actually have 3 more Malegas, but I wish that stack was to the ceiling.